So here's something kind of cool with a silver key and a gold key. All you guys have to do is watch. If I take out one of them, in this case, the gold key with a little wave, that now becomes the silver key, and inside the hand is the gold key. I'll show you that again a little bit slower. 2 keys inside the hand. Watch. I'll take out one of them, in this case, the silver key with a wave. That becomes the gold key, and inside the hand is the silver key. Now, this is where things get really trippy. If I take the gold key and wave the silver key over the gold key, that gold key completely vanishes, leaving just the silver key. If I take the silver key and squeeze that, that too vanishes. I'll see you later. What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ruse Reviews, and today we are chatting about Scotch and Whiskey by Henson Chen Productions and Tom Elderfield. So let's run that title sequence. So let's get into the main differences between Scotch and Whiskey and Heidecke. The first main difference is that Scotch and Whiskey is a copper-silver routine. You have a copper-silver gimmick built into this system. Heidecke allows you just to vanish a key and you can make that appear anywhere you like. Scotch and Whiskey, you have a copper-silver gimmick built into the system, so you can build a longer routine. Another main difference between Heidecke and Scotch and Whiskey is the look of the keys. This is a Heidecke key, you can see what it looks like there, and this is a Scotch and Whiskey key. The Scotch and Whiskey key, which is this one here, definitely looks more like a house key, like a British house key that we would have over here. I'm not sure how it translates around the world, but this looks more like a common household key to me and would probably fly under the radar. One thing to note is the quality. The Scotch and Whiskey key is a lot thicker and a lot more durable, I feel, than the Heidecke key, because the Heidecke key feels a little bit thin. It feels like if I did that hard enough, it would probably bend. This is very, very strong, so the chances of that bending are nil unless you properly bend it with some pliers. The Heidecke key, I feel, is a lot thinner and not as durable as the Scotch and Whiskey key. However, on the edges here, so if you know how a turtle works, with the Scotch and Whiskey, I feel like it's slightly more flimsier around the edges compared to the Heidecke. So that is one thing to consider if you're looking into carrying this around as an everyday carry. And finally, the last main difference for me between Heidecke and Scotch and Whiskey is the fact that Scotch and Whiskey has a locking key system. I have a gold key, I have a silver key, I place both into my hands, I take out one of them, in this case the silver key, wave it over the gold key, and that one completely vanishes. In fact, the locking system in this is so good that I'm able to hand this out to people and get them to wave over the gold key before that key completely vanishes. Now, with Heidecke, you don't get that locking system. It's a free-flowing system, which means technically it's better for an EDC, in my view, because you don't have to unlock that key before starting your performance. I think both key systems have their merits. So here we go, guys. I'm going to end this review here because I'm sort of pitting two against each other. I don't think one is better than the other. I think one probably has more use than the other. In my case, I think Scotch and Whiskey probably has slightly more use than Heidecke, because Heidecke just makes the key vanish. The locking system and look of the keys on Scotch and Whiskey is something that most people will probably gravitate a bit more to than Heidecke. However, do bear in mind that I believe the quality of the shell on Heidecke is better than that on Scotch and Whiskey. So there you go. Go out there, pick whichever one you want, whichever one suits your needs more. Links are below. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Ciao.